My name is Bert Murphy. I'm a glass artist. I live in the country of Mexico. I enjoy it very much. I have two daughters here, and I come from the state of Colorado in the Rocky Mountains. And growing up in the Rocky Mountains, I grew up as a glass artist as a kid. My dad has always done it since I was a baby. And so it's been passed down from family member to family member. And he taught both my brother and I how to do this when we were young kids. And when I was 16, I actually made this an actual work, an actual job. It was so much fun. I had tons of fun doing it. And now that I'm older, now that I'm 44, living in Mexico, I can do it again. I can make this an actual art work. Not just a hobby like I did for many, many years, but actual work. And that's what I love to do about this. And the process of doing this kind of work is where we use as glass blowers, we call ourselves glass blowers, but really what we are is we're lamp workers. We work with a torch, and we use a specific torch that almost seems like a welder's torch, but it's not. It's directly made for glass art. And the glass art we use, the type of glass we use, is called borsilicate. Very different from the glass blowing world that a lot of people are familiar with which is called offhand work, where they're using a big long rod and they blow into it and they make a big beautiful vase. That kind of work we just don't do, but we're still classified as glass blowers. And this type of work is kind of lost. There's not very many people that do this. And that's what the world needs. They need more artists. And especially with this type of work, we need more people doing this type of work. Living in Mexico, I honestly haven't found anybody doing this. And before, back in the 90s, I knew lots of people that did this. It was really amazing, the work that they did in Mexico. And even in the United States, the work back then, you probably remember, or people probably remember, seeing in the mall a glass blower doing this kind of work. And they're using clear glass. That's another wonderful thing about this type of work is color is finally coming out. We're finally getting a big variety of color out there. It's wonderful. So that's where I enjoy it so much, being creative and expressive with color, with different shapes and different forms, and showing and expressing myself. My type of glass, even though I come from Colorado, I love the ocean. I'm passionate about the ocean, and I'm passionate about the creatures that are floating in the ocean. I love jellyfish, turtles, seahorses, crabs, things like that are in the ocean that show a variety of color and shape, just really capture my attention personally. And I think people really enjoy that, and they really need to see more of that. And that's why I need help with Kickstarter, is I need to get the materials. I need people's help to support me. Because in Mexico, in this country, there is no place where I can get this glass. The suppliers aren't here because people just don't do it. And in the United States, they're there, but it's expensive to get it down here. And for that reason, I need people's help to back me, to help me get the material I need so that I can be creative, that I can express myself and show the world what is missing, what they can do with this type of art.